Hi, everybody. Once again, we are doing a Once Upon a Book Club unboxing. This is the July 2024 box. And yes, you are getting this in September. That is mostly because the July box didn't come until August. And then my August got insane. And so I got the email that my August box was coming. Mind you, the August box was coming in September. Oh no, it came at the end of August. Yeah, it came at the very, very end of August. So I just like got to page two of that new book right after I finished the July book last night. So it's been crazy. My personal life has been crazy, and I've been trying to get a handle on my personal life so I have time to read the books. It's been a mix of good crazy and bad crazy. It was good because my birthday came up, but then I had a whole bunch of other stuff going on. So I'm not the type of person that trauma dumps. I like to fix my issues before I elaborate them. So I'm in a process right now of fixing those issues. But while I do that, I will discuss the July book and everything that was in the box. So, as you guys know, I changed the format. I talk about what came in the box before I talk about the book itself and give my review on the book itself. So, the book that you get in this unboxing is The Daughters of Olympus by Hannah Lynn. And it comes, of course, with the questionnaire they give her. They talk to her about the book and all that good stuff. Uh, and then it comes with a crossword puzzle. I'm going to scan this and add this as a clickable link in the description below so that you guys can try out the crossword for yourself. And as always, sorry about this. I tried to undo these because I know that sound is grating to some people, but I forgot to take these out. So, oh, why did it just fall? Got it. So the sticker now, if you here's a closer look at it. So you can either have the water bottle, so you can place your stickers on, or you can have the sort of the banner to place stickers on. I got to decide which one I want to get, so I can add the stickers to them. I'm not the biggest proponent of stickers, but I do think this is a nice thing to have to kind of track your reading. If you remember growing up, if you were one of those people who had like the the thing where you had to like read a book once a month and your parents had to sign it, it felt good once you got to the end of the year and you saw at the end of the school year and you saw how much progress you had made, how many books you read. So if you're one of those people who are so active and so busy that you think to yourself, I never really get to read, this is a great way to just track what you've done and sort of look back on it. And be proud of yourself. It's okay to have small wins. To me, sitting down and being able to read a book is a small win. My best friend Lindsay is an avid reader. She can legit read a whole book in like an hour or two. She's a voracious reader. I am not. I am the type of person I can read an entire page and not remember one word on that page. So I end up having to go back. I actually My life got crazy in the middle of reading this book. Like when I was on page 80 and I had to go back and restart it because I couldn't recall half of it. And it wasn't a slam to the writer, it's just my thought process. So let's go back into what is in the actual box. So the first gift you get, it comes on page 81. And page 81, it says, this is the tunic he wore the night I met him. And that is not core speaking, but Demeter. Demeter. We'll just go with that. Demeter. And so what you get is this gorgeous sarong. So let me stand up. It is, let me find the tag, let me feel for it. Okay, here it is. It is 100% polyester. It is 35 by 35 feet by 75, no, not feet. Ooh, that would have been huge. 35 inches by 70 inches. I don't know how that translates into the other measurement system, but hey, American stupidity. This is it. Now, mind you, my arms are stretched as far as I can go, and I'm 5'5". So this is a really good size, and I'm a size 18. So the fact that it can wrap around me and tie into a knot, see, it's tied securely, and it's actually coming down to below my knee. You can't see that, but it's coming below my knee. So it's a really great size. So I found a dupe of this one. It's a different design, but it's the same blue white color, and it's actually slightly bigger. So that was a dupe. I found this one. And as I had to tell you guys, I am an Amazon affiliate. So if you click on the link and then you purchase something, I get like 1 to 10% of the price. So I had to put that out there because I don't want to get in trouble with the FTC. So there you go, page 81. The next page in the book is page 149, and 149 states, I scrub my body clean, picking out the dirt from beneath my nails and watching the water turn gray with the black grime from the soles of my feet. So what you get for 149 is lavender body scrub. So it's getting that glare. Lavender body scrub. How cute is that? Now, if you know me, I love, love, love my bath time. And I actually have scrub from the Link Hotel in Vegas. And no lie, it's like this much left in that scrub. So this came right on time. And it is actually a sea salt scrub. I know some people prefer sugar over salt. This is a sea salt scrub. And that's because of the crystals, the size of the crystals. Some people prefer the bigger crystals to the smaller crystals. So once again, a sea salt lavender scrub. I put a link down below. The one that I found is, I believe, twice the size of this one. This one's 6 ounces. I believe the one I found online was like 11 ounces. And that was the closest I could find. That was a sea salt scrub that was just lavender in the smallest container that I could find it in. So that's this one. Now, the next one comes on page 263. And it reads, filled to just below the brim, the liquid inside was transparent as air. So 263, and I'm not gonna lie, this is my favorite thing in the whole box. Don't get me don't get me wrong. The sarong was great, and I absolutely thought it was amazing. But this gift right here, it screams your girl. This is the hammered wine glass, 18 ounces, hand wash only. Y'all ready for this? Now, I don't care what nobody says, okay? And yes, I am talking with my hands because this is where we are right now. This right here from now on will be known as my pimp cup. Okay, this is a pimp cup. I don't care what they can call it, a hammered wine glass. No, this is 100% a pimp cup. Pimping all day. I might as well just let my niece bedazzle this sucker for me. This is from now on my pimp cup. You can't make me feel ashamed about my pimp cup. Okay, that's the inside of it. Nobody's gonna make me feel bad for having my pimp cup. From now on, I don't care where I am in my house. If you come by, I'm gonna have this cup. I'm gonna have everything in it: grape juice, apple juice, soda, water. I don't care. From now on, this is my pimp cup. I'll put peanuts in it if I want to. This is my pimp up. All right, you guys. Now the final gift. It comes in page 326. So 326 reads, after adding thick rings of coal around my eyes, I scrutinized the reflection that stared back from the mirror. So it came in this box, in this bag, 326, and you got liquid eyeliner. All right. Let's see if I can do this in my computer screen. I doubt if I can because I'm really bad at doing this. I cannot do this on my computer screen. I'm sorry, you guys. Because I'm looking at myself on my screen, and that is just not going to happen. So, sorry, guys. I thought I turned my notification off. I'll turn my focus on my laptop. But I think didn't put it on long enough because I was doing something else. Alexa, stop. All right. So, I put it on my eyes. That's it swatched on my hand. As you know, I don't go real thick with my makeup, but I like the way this applied. It's pretty smooth. I'm not sure if it's waterproof, but it's labeled thick rings of coal. So just like the book. So you got a liquid eyeliner. And I don't know about y'all, but I can always use another eyeliner. These things are only good for, I believe, 3 months eyeliner, and then you should replace it. Oh, where's the box? Y'all see the box. Let's just say it. So usually, wow. Okay, let me see if I can focus in on this because they have it on here. Let's see if I can get it to focus. Yeah, liquid eyeliner. It's focusing on the wrong thing. It's focusing on the book. Come on, focus, focus, focus. So there's a thing right here. And this number will tell you how many months you can keep a product. And I'm trying to get my eyes to focus on this teeny tiny writing. And like the camera can't focus, my eyes can't focus. But it's looking like it's saying 6 months. So yeah, so like every 3 to 6 months, you should replace your eyeliner. Uh, just a good for you tip. So if you can read what that says, that little jar that's open, more power to you. Godspeed, because your girl can't, and my camera can't even focus. But I believe it says 6 months. So every 3 to 6 months, you should replace your eyeliner and do something. Get something new. So I'm the type of person I can always use liquid eyeliner. So I'm happy about this. Now the book itself. This author always writes about Greek gods, and I had known of Greek gods. I didn't really understand their story. Like I understand that Poseidon rose over the water, and you have Zeus with the lightning ball, and then you have Athena, which is the goddess of war and the goddess of love. But I never really known any of their stories. So when you get a book from this company, they always send you trigger warnings. I never read them because I've never experienced those type of traumatic events that can happen to someone. Uh, so I just don't bother reading trigger warnings. So this book does discuss grape. We're gonna just call it that. Uh, Incest, abuse, things like that. So that's something that reading about it, will trigger you. This is not the book for you because this author does not hide the fact that things like that happened. I had never known the Greek stories before. When I talked to it with my friend, she was like, "Yeah, the Greeks were the Greek gods were just horrible." She's like, "They just did the most evil, disgusting, vile things." So reading the story of Demeter, how her father heard about one of their children overthrowing him. So his solution was, I'm just going to eat my children so they can't overthrow me. Then her mother decided to trick the king and say, hey, here's our baby. He went to just swallow the baby whole, didn't realize he swallowed a stone. And then her mother raised her child. The child came back. That child was Zeus. Killed the dad. No, well, first gave him something to throw up all his brothers and sisters because they were still alive in his stomach. Demeter was talking about how for so long of her life she was cramped up with her other siblings inside her father's stomach. Twisted, I know. Um, Throws them all up and then kills dad, takes over. Zeus takes over. She sees Zeus as this amazing person that saves her life. She does not see him for the monster demon that he is. Zeus then grapes her sister. And then his solution was, well, I'm just going to marry you, make you a queen. And then Demeter's response was, well, at least he's making you a queen. Which you you want to slam your head into a wall when you read that. Like, sis, no. Take off the rose colored glasses. Your brother's not that great. Just because somebody saves you doesn't mean they're a good person. Just putting that out there. Yeah, just because somebody saves you doesn't mean they're a good person. Um then later on she ends up walking privately with Zeus, still thinking that he's amazing, the best thing that ever walked the earth, only for him to trick her and then grape her. And then she gets pregnant with his twins right afterwards. And after that, she decides that she wants nothing more to do with him, even though he says, hey, why don't you just marry me? And of course, her sister blames her for what happened and saying, hey, you're just trying to embarrass me. And that's why you allowed him to do this. Yes, that's her sister's response. Then she goes in the process of just trying to live her life. She tries to avoid Olympus. She tries to avoid everyone. Uh, Raise her two children by herself. She wants nothing to do with Zeus anymore. Then her son ends up being just like his dad Zeus, and being an absolute horrendous human being. But her daughter Core is just like her mom, and peaceful and loving and nurturing, and wants to do all these things. Sorry, I'm trying to turn on my focus so that this alert stop. So then Core ends up like her mother, and Demeter's like the goddess of the earth. She makes flowers and plants and all this amazing stuff, and her daughter's just like her. Uh, and then one day at a wedding, Demeter finds love with the mortal, and that moment she's like, it may have just been a couple hours, but she fell in love. They got physical. Zeus got pissed, killed the dude, and then Demeter's like, screw this, I'm out. I'm not living in Olympus anymore. You're a horrible human being. I'm gonna go to this island by myself and just raise my daughter, and then only to find out she's pregnant by a mortal and is pregnant with twins. She's worried about Zeus finding out, killing the twins, so she gives the twins to the mortal's father's mother. So, yes, she gives the babies up and just raises her daughter alone and thinks that, hey, me and my daughter will be happy on this island by ourselves. We'll ignore Olympus, we'll ignore all the other gods, pray that they never find us, and just move on with our lives. And that should be the end of the story. It's not. It's actually the beginning of Core's story. So the story is told in three parts: Demeter's, Core's, and then the final part, which is the both of them. So that was just the end of Demeter's, and I'm probably pronouncing that wrong. It's probably Demetra or something like that. But sorry, I didn't look it up. So, but then you get to Core story. So I've only told you part one of the book. And if you're like, oh my gosh, I cannot handle that much trauma, then this book is not for you. Uh, Core's portion does get better. It's not that many triggers. Uh, but and then the ending, it's pretty much no triggers at all. But it kind of explains the seasons, why we have seasons for those of us who have seasons. I know some of y'all, it's it's summer all the time or it's winter all the time, but where I live, I get seasons, and it kind of explains how seasons happen and why they happen in the aspects of the Greek gods. So all in all, it did take me a minute to sort of get into the book. I'm not going to lie about that. It took me a minute, but I will give the story a B plus. B plus. Once I got into it, I honestly believe I got more into it when I started reading Core's part of it, because Demeter's or Demetra was really heavy. It was a lot going on in her part, and it was honestly just heartbreaking. But once you get to Core's part of the story, it picks up, and you kind of find that spot of happiness. So once again, B plus. Enjoyed it. I would recommend it to some, not all. But we'll see what's going on. We'll see what you guys think. Tell me, did you read The Daughters of Olympus? What would you rate it? Uh, would you recommend it to others? Like, let me know below. And don't forget, what did we get? We got the body scrub, my pimp cup. Uh, we also have the eyeliner and the sarong. The gifts, A plus. I'm using all of this stuff. Please understand, all this will now get used. This body scrub is going right by my bathtub. I will be scrubbing myself with this by Sunday. This pimp cup is following me now around the house. The eyeliner is getting added to the collection. I'm going to throw out my oldest eyeliner. This one's going in the collection for sure. And this sarong will now end up in my group of sarongs. I don't have this color, so I'll be looking forward to this one. And now I need to buy a blue bathing suit to go, a blue or white bathing suit to go with it, or black. We'll see. But A plus on the gifts, B plus for the books. And that is the July Once Upon a book club. I already have August sitting right here. Here is August. It is In the Lonely Hours by Shannon Morgan. This is more of a ghost story. So we're going to see. I'm a scaredy cat. I'm going to let y'all know that right now. So I'm a little nervous about reading this one. I know that the first gift is on page 75. The second one is around 80 something. And then the last gift is like 300 and something. So you got to keep me going in between. So I'm really hoping that this one's a page turner so I can get to that last gift. And I will let y'all guys know how it is. So, as always, in life, there's black and white. But with me, you will always get at least one shade of gray. And I love you guys. Have a great evening. Bye.